study this particular patch of grass. Sure, let's go. Let's take on these sheep. You approach the patch of grass, but the sheep see you as competition and start attacking you. Well, sheep are gonna find out. It got us three tokens of stuff. Friendly or devious gives us extra research, but the aggressive approach does not give us anything at all. Hmm. I think we might have to go devious on this one. I know that we were like all aggressive all the time, but yeah, I think we're gonna have to go devious on this one. Okay, so we've got one Healy over there. We've got one Healy here that we can absolutely get to. Get wrecked, sheep. Be scared of my fighter. This has got 2 tile range, so if you move here, you can get this sheep. And yours has also 2 tiles of range, so here you can get this sheep. And then we have one more sheep. He's gonna go for a captain. That's fine, because kabam, that sheep is gone. Be scared. Yeah, we just wanted the tokens. You successfully calm down the sheep and can finally take a look at the grass. After careful examination and some tests, it seems the grass contains some special nutrients that attract the sheep. You take some with you for their scientific value. Great. And we all level up. That's awesome. All right. Do we want to highlight Rogue, which gives us 2 grit and 1 attack? Or do we want to grab some Beguiler just that we have a larger range of skills to complete challenges with? Yeah, they're sheep. I guess at least you aren't getting really friendly with them. No. We did not get friendly with the sheep. But yeah, we got 3 campaign tokens from the climb up the hill. Or climb up the mountain. Being very specialized really paid off last time. It did. There are more, like, if we want to top out a perk type, yes, but also having 2 specialties of at least level 4 was the way to go. And we could diversify right now, or we could just go all in. I will go with whatever you recommend, Trav. I really, really will. Let's see, what is he going to get? Piercing shot, which is an aggressive. Awesome. Which Beguiler is it? It's storytelling. Which is a useful one. Are you sure, though? Because, like, bluffing is also a pretty good skill. We have mischief and subterfuge already, but bluffing is pretty good. And since you say specialization is better, I mean, I'm happy to specialize. Yeah, we are. You know what? I'm gonna go with your gut and go specialization first. We can pick up Beguiler storytelling with a trinket, so I'm not gonna worry about that. There we go. We've specialized for our captain. She, of course, has the chance for Quick Thinker, which gives 2 grit and 1 speech, as well as Engineering, which is Engineering Pilot, which is pretty good. But Quick Thinker and Nimble, on top of Alert and Cunning, yeah, I think we're just gonna upgrade Quick Thinker. Ooh, nice. And then for her, she does not need any quick thinking. We already have a quick thinker. So, of course, tactician, weapons expert is going to be the way to go. This attack does not influence the current attitude, but it does increase aggro. And she is our fighter. So, tactician gives attack and armor. So, she can take hits. She just has no speech defense. So, this ability does not increase aggro of the affected units. Okay, it doesn't. Oh, it's an unnoticeable attack. That's why. It's fine. Don't worry about that. She will get plenty of aggro, I assure you. So we're gonna have to make sure she has like some some speech defense at some point, but that we can get with gear. Right now they just have really shit gear. All right. It's time to do a campfire story. So let's see what we have available today. Extra Resolve, Stories of Suspense. Level 2 Quick Thinker gains +5 speech, +2 campaign tokens whenever a level 2 Quick Thinker succeeds on the adventure wheel. That's pretty good. We already have a level 2 Quick Thinker, so this is actually super useful for the long term. We want to keep this one. We want to keep encounter tokens because they give better payouts, generally speaking. If we use this one, that means we'll have campaign will get in the discard pile, but it will swing back around, hopefully by the end. Or we could keep all 3 of the ones we're not going to use and just leave one open for new stories. Red or green? Encounters or campaigns? So, encounter tokens are not something you specialize in through the research tree. It's either you can specialize in either status, gold, or research. So, study tokens, campaign tokens, or collect tokens is essentially what kind of what kind of tokens you will get more renown for. We've never actually unlocked any of these. Yeah, history gives you entourage halls cost less, and you get renown every time you require a helper if you complete it. Anthropology gives you research on encounter tokens, so instead of just gold and status, it adds research to the lot. And when you finish it, you gain extra renown whenever you solve an encounter with a chosen attitude. So that's what that does. Let's see here. Yes, you get 3 new jobs to spend insight on if you can get at least Asian wisdom. It's just not a big deal, really. Let's see. Renown through gold. You start every expedition with an extra tool, which is handy. Research from collect tokens. We do have a rogue. Treasure hunt tokens with every treasure. a secret shop for epic trinkets, and an equipment shop in Sydney, and extra supplies. Nature sciences. Nature challenges give you +2 study for the first one each time each adventure. You get more research and gold from discovery tokens. More study tokens when spending insight to perform campaign with a survivalist. We don't have a survivalist. More study tokens doing insight to perform a collect with athlete. We don't have an athlete. We don't have a naturalist either. For each mastered research field. So, unique gain a discovery token when you find treasure, and you get a treasure, the origin of species 2. So, literally maxing out research tree or nature sciences tree gives you like a unique treasure you can't get anywhere else. So yeah. We do have a tactician and a quick thinker. So psychology and engineering aren't bad. The only things we can unlock right now are these two, but we can't even do that because we don't have any research at all yet. We have study tokens, but they haven't been converted. So back to where we need to be. We need to decide which of the campfire stories we're telling and what we're keeping and what we're discarding. Why not? I think we should do this one early because we do have a level 3 now, quick thinker. So every time she succeeds, we get extra tokens. So we could, Trav. We absolutely could. Yeah, I think we'll do this. This will be very useful. The crew is holding a special contest. Who can talk about their hairiest escape in the most exciting way? This exercise makes everyone tell their tales more proficiently. Hatties, in particular, feels inspired to speak of your adventures. And she will probably gain the effects of that because she's the quick thinker. All right. So we have 3. I'm gonna go here next. Next to a mountain, you see what appears to be a Saxon castle. It looks quite old, but frankly untouched, which may be due to the remote location. Let's explore the castle. As you approach the castle, you are certain that it is abandoned. The gates are ajar, and after crossing a small courtyard, you reach yet another smaller gate. Open the gate. The gate leads to the castle entrance. You see all kinds of Saxon decorations. The room is filled with doors. Hundreds of doors. 1,000 doors. Bia mentions that some say castles like these are cursed and you can get lost easily. But sometimes treasure can be found. What will you look for? The throne room? The king's bedroom? The catacombs? Or do we just walk around aimlessly? Each of these areas is a different one of the challenges, and I do not know which one is the wits challenge. So this may go really well or this may go really badly. But chat, you guys tell me, where do we want to go? The throne room, the king's bedroom, or the catacombs? Or do we want to just walk around aimlessly? Feel free to give me your thoughts in chat. The wiki, as always, has no information. It just says that each option gives you a challenge, which we'd kind of already guessed. Yeah, I don't know which challenge is which. Again, the wiki is from 2015, and I very much doubt it's being updated anymore. Which is sad. Like, this game has quite a bit of replayability, but unfortunately, its heyday is already over. I am far past the excitement of it. It's just a game that I own that I think is fun. So, um, which room would you prefer to see, Trav? Like, let's go for vibes. Would you like to see a throne room? Would you like to see a king's bedroom, or would you like to check out the catacombs? Throne room sounds friendly for meeting people. Bedroom sounds devious. Catacombs sounds rough and aggressive. This isn't a fight. This is like a cultural challenge, a wits challenge, or a nature challenge. Is essentially there are 3 challenges, and the wits challenge is the one we want, but I don't know which one it's connected to. Is the problem. So, which one do you want to go see? That's let's just leave it at that instead of guessing at the mechanics behind things. Which room would you prefer to go check out? And we'll go from there. Catacombs may have traps requiring rogue and quick thinking. Okay, we'll try out the catacombs then. Finding the correct door that leads to the catacombs is tricky. Scientific measurements or knowledge may help determine which door has the highest chance. Maybe you'll find interesting human remains. Scientific measurements or knowledge. Let's reconsider. There are many bedrooms in the castle such as this. A good scouting job might improve the odds of finding the king's bedroom, where he kept toys like a miniature knight. Quick scouting. I mean, we do have 2 scouts, so I suppose rogue might be reconsider. And then the throne room says throne room often results in physical challenges, but royal artifacts such as the royal mantle may be found here. Let's reconsider. I actually think the one we want is the king's bedroom. But maybe it's the catacombs. Scientific measurements or knowledge. We don't really have knowledge. We have rogue, quick thinking, and tactician, so... I actually think it's the king's bedroom is the wits challenge. Because that's what it seems like. Do you still want to go for the catacombs, or are you willing to try for the bedrooms instead? Bedrooms will do? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's find that bedroom. After finding many uninteresting rooms, there's a lot of low-key bedrooms. You finally find a hall with red carpet that may lead you to the royal bedroom. Unfortunately, Hattis triggers a trap that slowly closes the entrance ahead. The whole crew needs to get through in time in order to not get lost, but we have 100% chance because we have 2 scouts in our crew and 1 quick thinker. That was easy. Everyone run towards the closing door. Harry arrives first and tries to slow the closing door. Eventually, everyone makes it. After a bit further, there is another door. Let's open the door. So we have a 75% chance of finding the royal playroom with statuettes. A 13% chance of finding the actual king's bedroom with his mantle, and a 13% chance of finding the royal catacombs with skulls for whatever reason. So let's see what RNGesus gives us today. We ended up in the throne room. You open the door and enter the throne room. Sure, it's old and dusty, but everything is still there. You are collecting valuables and find the authentic king's mantle hanging over the throne. Hattis wears it and is giving orders, which Bia follows. Harry, on the other hand, takes the mantle and says there can only be one ruler, and that's the leader. Everyone laughs. We shall take the treasure and leave the castle before we get lost. Our very first treasure is the Saxon King's Mantle. It is recommended that we take the 5 collect tokens. We could have the mantle up the gold on collect tokens. It currently get collect tokens currently give 12 to 18, but then it would give 13 to 20. All speakers gain plus 10 speech defense. We have no speakers in our party. This is 2 scouts and a fighter. We did not take a speaker for this party. So this is actually useless to us. 5 collect tokens will definitely be worth more than 1 to 2 gold per collect token. But if we up how much gold a collect token gives over the entirety of the run, it will actually pay out better. So it's a matter of, do we want to take the recommended cash grab now so that we can buy better gear faster? Or do we want to up how much gold collect tokens give out over the long run? It's a lot of hassle to go all over the place. Well, that's fine. I'm just saying that, like, the worth of 5 collect tokens is great right now, but upping the gold for all collect tokens for the rest of the run will pay out, will be more than what these 5 collect tokens are worth over the long haul. So it's a matter of the fast cash grab now versus the overall more gold over the long haul. I mean, early equipment is one thing, but we don't have to do the harder stuff. Take the buff? Okay. We'll take the buff. So now these will be worth more. You make your way back towards the gates. You're glad you did not get lost forever in the castle with the 1,000 doors. You take one last look at the castle and the treasure you found before continuing your journey. So, yeah, these are all worth more now. Okay, we've got 2. We can go for status tokens and gold here. Or we can go for research here. This actually we can go to another node, which may or may not pay out anything at all, and still get here. We're definitely going to get gold here. But to maximize our newly found treasures uptick in gold, it might be best to go here. Yeah. 1, 2. Because there's no guarantee that this node is worth anything at all, even if it is 0 supplies to get to. Yep, I'm gonna go here. As you walk along a hill path, you come across a crossroad. You decide to follow one of the off-road paths for a while. Here you find a lot of sideways and crossings. The paths sometimes contain ancient Saxon tools, which you take with you. You eventually wind up at the same crossroad as before. And we will continue on the main road. When you arrive at the next hill, you look back at the hill with the strange paths. You are astonished to see that those crossroads and sideways were actually a giant Saxon hill carving. What a sight, and what a story. Supplies may be found here. We could go here and possibly hit up more nodes. We can definitely get here. But if we go here, we will pick up some amount more of supplies to hit more nodes. And we can still get here afterwards, even if it's just 1. Yeah. No, you are correct, Trav. But remember, if we manage to get to the end, there's always you can continue to play the game afterwards. There is game plus mode after that where you just continue on and you can hit up all of the areas. So we've not done that. We've always started over. This is our third run through of the game, so yes. Well, this is a silly world where they're just mashing things together so that you can do the cool stuff. I'm gonna go get the supplies and see how much further that gets us. Normally, you wouldn't be so excited about this, but you found an abandoned farm. The fields are overgrown with vegetables and even some fruit trees. You take some time to restock your supplies. Oh, fantastic. We can get more stuff. That's 3. So we don't really have anything useful to do the nature challenge with. This is a cultural challenge that we don't have anything for. This is an encounter. We have 3. Both of these have gold, though. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't help. 1, 2, 3. That does help. 1, 2, 2, 3. That could do better. I'm gonna go here. You walk down a small path when you hear shouting and screaming come your way. 2 thieves are running from an angry mob. Since you are blocking the path, one of the thieves asks, "Please, traveler, we have no time for you right now. If you let us through, we'll give you some compensation." So we could take the bribe and just get a single collect token, or we could decline and stop them and possibly gain more tokens. The easy collect token or the possibility for more? What do we think? Anyone in chat is welcome to jump in, but I love lurkers. They're the lifeblood of Twitch, so if you're just here to lurk and hang out and chill, please be welcome. Sit back, relax. We're gonna try and stop them. Trav has declared, so we will do. Let's go. Decline and stop them. You cannot be bribed. Stop the thieves. Here we go. Encounter time. So, being aggressive will get us 3 campaign tokens. Awesome. Well, we know what to do now. How many of them are there? Just the 2? Okay. If you... And if we go here, she's gonna get him. Yep. Can you still get a guy? Yes, you can. And then you need to run up here and take a dude down. All right. Our fighter will get bonked. It's... Oh, no. He's going after the scout. So I put her in the healing part, and that is very good for her. Well. Goodbye. Easy. Yes. Nice. The angry mob finally catches up to the thieves and sees that you already took care of them. The mob thanks you and everybody who now knows about your good deed. We got an extra campaign token out of that, so that was actually pretty good for us. So that's 1, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Then we can go here for free and still hit before our supplies run out. Perfect. Let's go. The rain is becoming unbearable and the crew is looking for shelter. After searching for a while, a cave is found. Great, some shelter. The crew lays down on their backpacks and makes a fire to dry their clothes and for warmth. Once the fire is blazing, the cave appears to be larger than it appeared in the dark. As you explore the cave, you notice a lot of Saxon war equipment, including some skeletons, probably of wounded soldiers that died in the caves. We could focus on collecting valuable equipment, which will give us 2 collect and 1 campaign. Focusing on collecting noteworthy equipment does the opposite of that, 1 collect 2 campaign. Or Bia picks the best equipment, which gives us 2 collect and 2 campaign. Well, obviously, Bia's way is best. We get the most tokens out of all of that. So, tokens a coming. Ooh. And we get to study a tactician, which Bia is a tactician, and tactician defense is not one of her tactician stuff. So Bia will study them, which will gain her tactician defense. Bia studies the defensive tactics of the Saxons intensively, and she gains a defense perk. Look at that. She's already a level 4 tactician. That is huge. Huge, I say. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's go get some extra research. What a strange noise. Music is coming from a meadow, but there is no one in sight. It seems that the wind, in combination with some strange type of twin flower, is making the sound. You listen for a while to the beautiful sound and make note of the phenomenon. Great, let's continue. Beautiful. And now we can reach our final destination after having almost made a full circle of the island. The burial site of the Saxon kings must be somewhere around. Once you get there, this expedition will come to an end. You can come back to this place when you wish to continue later. Are you ready to go? Absolutely. Onwards. The crew searches through the hills and quickly finds what they were looking for. The Saxon burial site. One of the tombs is of King Egbert, a particularly mysterious figure. Finding its secrets will surely skyrocket your reputation at the renowned explorers. However, you hear a familiar laughter. Behind you stands the French explorer Revelu, who is considered to be the most promising of the renowned explorers. He speaks. Thank you, amateur. Under Rule 24B of the Explorer Mandate, fellow explorers should help each other out, and I really need to excavate King Egbert's tomb to gain another honorary title. Explain how you worked hard for this treasure. Revelu continues. It seems my explanation wasn't clear enough. Maybe my strong friend Tommy can explain the situation better, while I plunder King Egbert's tomb. Hey, wait a minute. Before Harry can stop Revelu, his crew fighter Tommy steps forward. Nuh-uh, little explorers. Beat it. He's not letting you pass. We shall defend ourselves. So, being friendly means that Tommy thinks we're nice. Being devious means Tommy is emotionally hurt and leaves. Or being aggressive impresses Tommy with our skill. Alright, one of us are already here. So, I am going... Are there any more? Okay, the only other healing spot is up there. That's real annoying. You are going to go here. You are going to aggressively shoot this guy. Goodbye. You are going to aggressively shoot this guy. Bia... No, we're gonna definitely make sure that this is as hostile can be. Get wrecked. Alright, that's 3 out of the rest of the guys down. And that's all we can do for our turn. So they're gonna move up. Here comes Tommy. Gonna pick on our gal. Ow. Ow. Don't worry, she can take a few hits. It will be okay. He's gonna go after Hattis. But Hattis is on a healing spot, so Hattis will be fine next turn. See, she just heals. Alright. You are going to... I would like to get more of those guys if I can. So we're going to have to do a bit of a shuffle. There we go. Really? It didn't even use it, and you said it's used? What? Okay. That guy's gotta go. I guess... he'll just hit up Tommy. Come and get me. And she is gonna take out minions. So as to take less hits. Yep, here he comes. Ooh, ow. He got both of them. That is absolutely fine. Alright, you are going to take out this guy. Not worth our time. You are going to move back. You are going to move in and wreck. And then you, from a safe distance, can finish him off. Heck yeah. Tommy is pretty impressed. Wow, you're pretty strong. Few can take the mighty Tommy gun. Take some gold and this checklist. It describes treasures we want to find here. I guess if you beat us to it, you deserve one as well. And he leaves to follow Revlu, who has already plundered King Egbert's tomb and left. We are a band of mighty warriors, huzzah! All crew members gain attack permanently increased by 1. Nice. And some collect tokens. The crew quickly turns to the mysterious checklist you got from the encounter. It seems to be some sort of agenda or scheme. Harry takes it and reads it out loud. Treasures still to grab. 1 hidden in the tomb of the Forgotten King. That 1 treasure held by the locals. The 1 in the cache near the dangerous cliffs. Due date today. It seems Revlu was going to nab some more treasures. You might be able to get 1 before him. Which treasure are you going to chase? Let's investigate the tomb, the locals, or the dangerous cliffs. Let's see here. We've got Rogue, we've got Quick Thinker, and we've got Tactician. Yeah. There's another tomb around here. Maybe we can outsmart him. Nope. On second thought. Convince the locals? Much better chance of that. On second thought. The dangerous cliffs? That one we can actually do. So purely from grit, Harry can do it. Hattis has better armor, which is why she can do more. And of course, the fighter has better armor and grit, but less tokens. So, the failure here is just a lucky find. It just means we don't get bonus tokens, I guess. But I actually kind of want to do Hattis because that will gain us the most tokens out of everything. Even though she has a less chance, 77% is a pretty good chance. So, I think Hattis should lead the way on this one. Yeah. We will get extra campaign tokens. It will be very good. All right, let's go. Come on, Hatties. No, 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 no. Why? Why? RNGesus is not with us today. Hatties' plan didn't go too well. Revolu has already passed through here, and you're about to leave empty-handed. As you're about to leave the area, Hatties sees a chest buried in the ground and starts digging. A treasure. Lady Luck hasn't abandoned us completely. Well, too late now, Trav. I'm sorry. I have failed you. But I was like, let's just, I mean... We tried. It's fine. Saxon Golden Horse. Cool. What is recommended is extra collect at the end of each expedition for each level of rogue in your crew. We do have a rogue. We can't guarantee treasure hunt tokens, so getting more gold from them, meh. And 3 collect and 3 study is great, but this is 4 extra rogue tokens. Or 4 extra collect tokens. I'm sorry, 3 right now. And more as we go along as we up his rogue. So actually the recommended is pretty great. We will miss out on 3 study tokens. But over the long run, this will give us more collect tokens, which means that upping their gold payout will be better for us in the long run. This last find, your expedition still concludes on a high note. However, it's clear that if you want to be the most renowned explorer, you'll have to beat Revolu. Now it's personal. Back to London we go. So this will give us extra collect tokens, and we also get extra gold from those tokens. So this is where we stand. At the 9th position, which is generally where we end up most of the time after the first one. But we are apparently a tyrant tycoon. All right. We know the drill, Pinkerton. Let's go. So, more supplies capacity. You get this for free at the beginning of... at this point in a run anyway. So, there we are. Unlocking observations means that we advance through research faster. Unlocking history means that our actions in the various cities while we're on this world map is less expensive. I actually think unlocking history is the better bet here. All right. So with that being said, let's see here. Having more insight at the end of every expedition is good, and a lobbyist gives us extra campaign tokens. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna grab this. Oh, now we can't grab this unless we get a little bit more research. So, we could do a job now for extra research and pick that other one up, I suppose. But now these entourages are less expensive. We do have a quick thinker. Escape artist or reflexes? She has neither of those. And she would be a level 4 quick thinker at that point. What else do we have? Extra campaign tokens for aggressive. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do... It doesn't really matter who I use it on. I'm gonna do one research job just for the points. Just gonna do one. Perfect. We are gonna grab this. There we go. That's better. So this means that we have a little bit more status. And I believe that means that we can get the 2 specialists that will immediately assist us. So Champion Vasilia will assist Hattis, making sure that she has a level 4 quick thinking skill immediately, which will be super helpful. And every time she succeeds on the adventure wheel, we get an extra campaign token for it, which is helpful in the long run. So Hatties will learn a quick thinking perk. Russian wrestling champion Vasilia, known to be naturally slippery, wants to teach one of you quick thinker escape artist or quick thinker reflexes. Who will learn this perk? Hatties. Escape artist or reflexes? She does not have either. I think reflexes might be the way to go, but I mean, either of them could be useful. Is she projected to learn any of those? Oh, that's a good question. Unpredictable is her next quick thinker, so no, she's not. Either one of them, it does not matter. I don't know if there's any trinkets we have access to that would also give one of them. I don't believe so. I probably should have looked. Either of them could be useful. What do we think, chat? Escape artist or reflexes? Grappling hook gives escape artist? Okay. Then reflexes it is. Saw gives reflexes? Well, yeah. So that's good. And then if we go to the other one... We are going to try and do aggressive stances as much as possible with this crew, so we have just enough to grab Amelia the Decorated, which will give us extra campaign tokens. And Grappling Hook also gives Nimble. Okay. Perfect. I believe she already has Nimble, though. So the Grappling Hook would only give her Escape Artist now, which is fine. Anyway, Amelia the Decorated, let's go. We don't really have enough to buy any more helpers, except this lobbyist is already giving us extra, so that's it for our status. And we have just this one item shop, so... let's see here. Okay. We need to upgrade some of this stuff. So, these two kite. So I think speech defense for them is better, but they can also get boots, which gives them grit. So actually, that's probably for the best. There. They don't have a lot in speech defense and armor, but their grit means that they will take less hits, generally speaking. I kinda want to give B a speech defense, because her armor just naturally is pretty good already. So that will give her a little bit of speech defense, which will help. And then... yeah, we have enough to upgrade all of this as well. So here we are with their base stats. There we go. There we go. There we go. The trinkets we have access to is a compass and a monkey wrench. We could upgrade the shop, which will give us access to the machete and the translation guide. This is the grappling hook, which is out of our league right now. Yeah. I'm just gonna upgrade this so that we have access to more trinkets when we get back. I'm not gonna worry about trinkets right this moment. There's nothing that we find useful, so... yeah, that I think is good for now. What do we want to spend our insight on? Now, we could spend our insight on getting more gold to actually give trinkets to people. We could spend our insight on campaigns so that we can get just more helpers, which will up the how much we get from tokens. Or we could go for research and try to fill out more of the research trees. What do we think? Tell me, chat, what do you think? Do we think it's more important to have trinkets to help assist us? Do you think it's more important to have research done to better fill out our research tree? Or do we think it's more important to have helpers to make our tokens worth more? Helpers? Okay. Let us find out who can give us the most status. It does not matter. Everybody gets to campaign. Beautiful. Alright, so... we could grab one student to up our research, or we could grab a smattering of other things. More per encounter token, more per gold token, more per status token. What are we thinking? All the minions in the world? Well, I only have 125 status to spend here. Lobbyist? Alright. I can still afford a merchant. No, I can't. I can't afford any. Well, maybe not here. Here? No, I still can't afford anybody else. Okay. There we go. That's it. That's all I could afford is a lobbyist. A lobbyist. This is where we stand at the end of that expedition, so it's time to go to our next expedition. We have a choice between the Hungarian Fort, which we've done a couple of times, the Mali Mystery, which we've done a couple of times, or the Caribbean Island. Let's see what we're set up for. This is the aggressive approach, but they want you to bring naturalists, engineers, or survivalists for the research here, and we don't have any of those. This one prefers the friendly approach, but expect plenty of rogue, athlete, beguiler challenges for lots of gold. Our rogue will do very well. Our captain is a rogue, and he'll do very well here, but everybody else will struggle. As for the Hungarian port, being devious will help the most, but tacticians, archaeologists, quick thinkers, and diplomats are preferred here. So we have tactician and quick thinker perks aplenty, but we don't really do devious. We do aggressive. So do we want to chase encounters? Do we want our captain to shine? Or do we want to let our party members carry us through? That is the question. The Caribbean Island, the Mali Mystery, or the Hungarian Fort. These are our options. Which do we want to do? Chat, I leave it in your capable hands, because this is how we play this game together. We're awesome, play to our strengths. Where are our strengths? Like, if we go to the Caribbean Island, our strength is doing every fight as aggressively as possible. We're going to suck when it comes to the challenges. If we go to leaning on our rogue, we'll be able to do about a third of the challenges. But our aggressive stance is going to get our butt kicked more. Or we can go to the Hungarian Fort and be able to do about half the challenges quite well. But we will be possibly getting our butt kicked again. Yes, we've done Hungary before, yes. So, Hungary, Mali, we've actually done all of these places before. It's just we've done Hungary and Mali, like, multiple times. So, do we want to do it again? I guess it's Hungary then. I guess we'll go back. Back to the Hungarian fort in the spooky, spooky forests. Do them all in alphabetical order? Well then, that means the Caribbean island is first. Alphabetical order it is. You heard it here, folks. Nobody else in chat spoke up, so I guess we're doing them in alphabetical order. Trav, if you need to run off because you're very tired, you may. Like, I appreciate your company, and I don't mind just talking to the lurkers here. They're all lovely people, I know. But if you want to run off and get some sleep, by all means, my dear friend, you are welcome to do so. Let's see here. The once fierce Dutch pirate Roche disappeared many years ago after burying his pirate treasure. Monkeys and smugglers will oppose you, and an aggressive approach could make it easier. Bring a naturalist, engineer, or survivalist. There's a lot to study for research. Finally, you can start your search for Roche's treasure. The treasure, once stolen from the Spanish silver fleet, should be somewhere on this pristine and beautiful island. Harry looks at the map you got from Pinkerton to find out where. A place near a waterfall. So that is the destination we wish to reach. The crew sets foot on the beautiful island and looks around. Just when Harry finds some man-made debris and realizes this island is not as uninhabited as we think, we've got company. Smugglers come rushing towards you. Our secret island has been discovered. We've got to silence them, mates. Seems they will leave you no choice, and we must stand our ground. Alright, so aggressive is the way to go. We will get an extra campaign token for it. Let's see where the heals are. 3 over here, 1 right here. Okay then. You can't quite reach it, but you can. So... Kapow. Kapow. You never saw me coming. She has to get right up into this pirate's face and kapow. Nobody was left alive. We have dominated our opponents and got extra stuff for it. With the smugglers out of the way, your crew has enough time to hide the boat and to start exploring the island. Sadly, it seems that this island is a smuggler's hideout. Better be careful. Ready to go, Harry leads the crew into adventure. Okay. For whatever reason, the background noise is, like, ridiculous. Suddenly. I don't know why this game does that. Like, in other screens it was fine, and then specifically here it's, like, super loud. So, hopefully that is better for everybody. Alright, we have an encounter here. We have a nature challenge here. Ay, ay, ay. We're gonna go for the encounter and the gold. A group of monkeys, led by a blue monkey, is bullying another barrel. They look really scared. Sadly for you, the blue monkey notices you and tries to assert his dominance over you as well. Let us prepare ourselves, shall we? Alright, friendly is not good. Devious is better. Aggressive, of course, will get us extra tokens. So, aggressive is what we will be. Let's see here. You're gonna go here. And then you're gonna take out this monkey. And now it's like really low. Okay. There we go. You are gonna go here. Oh, that can't hit anybody. Nope. Undo. You are gonna go here and pick on this monkey to get out of your spot. And you are gonna go here and get both of those monkeys. Yes. Their turn. Oh, we're angry now. Ooh, you're coming after Hatties. That's interesting. Alright, so you are gonna go over here, and then you have no one to target. Okay, well, you're gonna go for this monkey. You are gonna heal an ally. And you going to be very mean to a blue monkey. This may or may not end the fight. Nope, it does not. Okay. One more monkey to go. Just get into range, monkey. Whoa, we're mad now. It's fine. That monkey is gonna go bye-bye. Bye-bye, monkey. Heck yeah. The bullied monkeys are delighted you punched out that blue monkey's barrel. They start copying your behavior and start practicing claw attacks and bites. These guys will hold themselves pretty well in the jungle. And that, as they say, is how you deal with monkey problems. Ooh, money. Let's go. While traveling through a local settlement, Harry spots a small hut where both supplies and items are being sold. Let's see here. We have 4 supplies for 1 resolve, which we don't need quite that many. Let's look for what the equipment on sale is. There are several pieces of traditional equipment you can only purchase here. We don't have the 50 gold to buy them with. So, there's no reason to continue here. Unfortunate. Alright, well... Onward we go, I guess. The crew finds nothing of interest in this area. Ah. There is stuff of interest here, or an encounter. I'm gonna go for this instead. What a great place to camp. With a beautiful, clean creek, Harry tells everyone to prepare for a comfortable day. The crew spends their day relaxing, but then something interesting happens. Harry upsets someone, Bea baffles someone, or someone makes a nice gesture. Good afternoon, Bramble. Welcome in, welcome in. It's lovely to have you. I don't know what, token we will get for which one. We're going aggressive. We are an aggressive crew. You can see that we are doing aggressive buffs right now. But we are all aggressive all the time. Is essentially what we're going after. So this is our crew, and this is what they're doing. Two-fisted heroes it is, yes. We're adventurers who are going to beat up anyone in our way between us and our treasures. I think Harry's going to upset someone. I'm just gonna see what happens. All was well until Hatisse's lunch goes missing. Hatisse quickly discovers that Harry was hungry and took the liberty of swiping it from Hatisse's backpack. To ease the tension, Harry shows all the other valuables Harry collected on your adventures. That rogue sure knows how to get some gold. After a good day, the crew sits around a campfire and listens to one of Bea's great stories. The night becomes even more enjoyable when a delightful dinner is served by... shall we say Harry to make up for stealing the lunch? Or do we want Hatties to have gotten over it for the gold, or Bea to just play peace? Our fighter play peace between the scouts. What do we think, chat? I'm more than happy to decide. It's just we got choices, and I like it when my chat weighs in on things. Not that the lurkers have to come out of lurking. You guys, you just chill. Just enjoy yourselves, honestly. I'm just happy you're here. Let's see here. I kind of like if Harry makes up for stealing the lunch by making a delightful dinner. That's what tickles me the most, so I'm gonna go with that. An unbelievable combination of Caribbean ingredients and flavors from the United Kingdom. The crew is delighted by the meal. Harry is a fantastic cook. On the downside, now Harry will have to endure the complaining of hungry crew members. Well, you did it to yourself, my dude. Okay, this is a nature challenge, which we are going to be dreadful at. Huh. He gained survivalist cooking, though, which gives him extra grit, so not bad. I don't know if this will last the whole run or whether this will go away after this section, but we could go get into a fight. Yeah, let's go get into a brawl. Let's do it. You see a giant pile of banana peels, which is slowly moving up and down. You throw some aside and see you have woken a strange red monkey, who is not at all happy. Well, red monkey, bring it on. So, a devious encounter will give us another, or going devious will get us an extra encounter token. Going aggressive will get us an extra campaign token. That's hard. No, let's go campaign. Yeah, let's go campaign. All right. We've got Heelys here and Heelys here. Okay. Your range is not great. You can get over here, and you can get anywhere you please. Okay. I'm gonna move you over here. I'm gonna move you over here. Now where can you get? Okay. You're gonna go here. Because your ability is melee only, we are gonna get that monkey. And then you just have this monkey left to ensure that nobody gets picked on. Of our crew, of course. All right. Bring it on, monkeys. You have to reach us first. All right, you're gonna go back up the captain. Can you reach that monkey? No. No. Don't do that. Can you reach that monkey with this? Yes. Yes, you can. Bye-bye. Perfect. No. Don't do that. I just wanted to move the map. Thank you. Can you reach anybody with this? No. Can't reach anybody with this. Nobody's hurt, so healing an ally is not gonna help. Minus 25 speech defense. This does the same thing. And this is the only one that gives extra attack. Okay. Yeah, nothing. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait for them to come to us. Come on, monkeys. All right. So, you are gonna move up here and buff your fighter. You and take out these monkeys. And you cannot reach anything at all. All right, monkey, come and get it. You can now reach the monkey. Monkey going down. Bye-bye, monkey. We have dominated our opponents. And Bia, well, she gets buffed. Again. You calm the red monkey and his friends. They bury themselves in the giant pile again and go back to sleep. Great. Okay, this is a treasure. This is supplies. These are both nature challenges that we will not be happy with. Let's go for treasure. What an amazing find. In the deep of the jungle, you find the elusive 100-year fruit. The low-hanging fruit takes more than 100 years to grow to this size. Surrounding the fruit is a barrel of monkeys performing a ritual never witnessed before. You can't just take the fruit to safety. A naturalist might be interested in studying the monkey's ritual. Well, yeah. About that, we're not gonna make that. I suppose the failure isn't that big a deal, but we may not get the 100-year fruit, and I'd rather gain the treasure. So I am going to not chase tokens. And I'm going to gain this treasure. You quickly run up and snatch the 100-year fruit. The monkeys seem heartbroken, allowing you to escape with this natural treasure. 3 and 3 or 6 of study. Ah. Three and 3. I'm gonna go with 3 and 3. That was the recommended after all. This is a treasure as well. We have 4. Let's see. 1. Okay. Only 1. That's 2. That's 3. Yeah. We should be okay if we go here. Yeah, I'm going here. I'm going. As you walk through the jungle, you spot a big shadow jump away further into the woods. It looks big and intimidating. That big shadow will surely make for an epic and risky encounter. We're gonna take the risk and follow the shadow. You start the hunt, but soon you find out what the shadow was. A titan ape! What a magnificent and rare creature. The crew disrupts his meal, and he's not pleased about it. He quickly leaps towards Bia to deal the first blow. Bia takes the blow, and the encounter starts. Don't worry. We're gonna be aggressive. Absolutely. Alright, so... No. Don't do that. You go here. What, it's out of reach for you? Can you get there? No. Dang it. Okay. Go for it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You can get to one up there. Neither of them can get back there. Okay. I'm gonna go up here. And do... Ah, there's a monkey in the way. That's why. And do that. Which clears that monkey out of the way. Cool. And then you can get here and target this monkey to get them out of the way. Point blank range shot. Wow. Which means you will be able to get here next round. So just survive the round, lady. Okay, he's gonna go after Hatis. And you're gonna go after Captain. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. We're all good, we're all good. So you need to get here. He just called more monkeys. That's perfect, actually. You're gonna do this. Heck yeah. You, on the other hand, are gonna do... Or would it be better to do this? I can't tell what's doing more damage. Now we're just gonna do this one. Captain's gonna move into this one and get rid of this monkey. And that will be our turn. Yep, B is gonna take some damage, but that's okay. That's okay. Not worried about the monkeys. You, instead of doing damage, are gonna heal your friend and buff their damage. Said friend is going to kick monkey ass. Well, gorilla ass. And then captain is going to... Can't actually attack. Okay. It's going to finish off the Titan Ape. And that should be the end of the encounter. Yep. The rest of the monkeys will run away. Nice. The Titan is broken and defeated. You capture the ape with relative ease now that it's unable to defend itself properly. This ape will be the central attraction in zoos and circuses all over the world. Great! Continue exploring. Extra treasure. Ooh. 6, we can't rely on discovery tokens. Encounter tokens give us both gold and status. And it gives more gold and status than collect tokens. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Recommended one. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go up here for free and do this one. You imagined this deep jungle is probably the turf of some pesky simians. Well, you were right. Hatties makes a bit too much noise with a yawn, and within mere seconds you're surrounded by those impish monkeys ready to mock you. We're gonna stand our ground. Let's go. We're ready to rumble. Alright, see, and now we're getting an extra encounter token and an extra campaign token for being aggressive assholes. Let's go. Alright, this is where the healing is. So... you can go there. You can go there. You can go there. You are going to buff your friend. You... Can we hit monkey? Barely. Goodbye, monkey. That will end our turn. B is gonna get mocked. And mocked again. Unnecessary. Okay. You're gonna get here. You are gonna get here. You are going to heal and buff the melee fighter. Nothing to do there, and you can get rid of this monkey here. Bye-bye, monkey. All right. They can come to us now. The AI likes to pick on the lowest health person, so that's kind of how that's working out. All right. No targets nearby. So I guess you can take out this monkey. Can you take out a monkey? You can. So that's one last monkey to deal with. Can you reach that monkey? You can. So, kapow. That should be the last of the monkeys. Encounter finished. Aggressive victory. We have dominated our opponents. And look at all those sweet, sweet tokens. Bia is just getting buffed. That's ×4 now. Threat averted. As a sort of trophy, the subdued monkeys leave behind a small artifact. They probably stole it from the other island dwellers. Great, let's continue. And we got some insight from that. Nice. Alright, let's do some level ups. Harry's piercing shot will shoot a cone instead of a line, but range goes down a bit. I kind of like the 4 tiles of range. Or we can just gain plus 20% power each time it penetrates an enemy. Ooh. Either way, we get a self buff of focus. Heck yeah. Penetrating shot gaining power? Yes, let's do that. Absolutely. Alright, Hattis. Let's see here. Hattis gains 6 attack while your current attitude is devious. We're going aggressive all the way, so that's not useful to us. Get an extra collect anytime Hattis succeeds on the adventure wheel. Yes, please. We'll take that. And they also get the self buff focus and unlock a trinket slot. So we want to grab the focus and then use piercing shot when possible. And then Bia gains an extra attack on Bia's normal attack with 50% attack, or gain an extra collect token when resolving a battle aggressively. Ooh. This one's difficult. An extra collect token, which is more money per battle, or an extra attack with 50% attack power. I know, that's a toss-up. More money overall for better gear. I mean, it's slightly more money. But we do chase aggressive encounters, or more ability to attack and take things down quickly. That is a really hard decision. I want both. You can't take both, but I want both. Extra collect, stacking up those victory tokens has been really helpful. You are correct, Bramble Rose. I mean, either way, you can't really... Like, both of these are good, is the problem. But collect tokens... Extra collect tokens also mean extra renown. We will go with Soldier of Fortune. Oh, that was so hard. But look at this. She currently is being buffed so much right now, just by the fact that we are aggressively destroying everything. Alright, so we have 3 supplies. We're definitely going to go after this treasure. Here we go. As you walk along the pearl-white shoreline, some of the crew starts to develop an appetite for fresh fish. Bia spots an upside-down old fishing boat. You walk towards the boat. It doesn't look very seaworthy, but luckily there is a net next to it. You can still catch fish that are close to the shore. Who will use the net? Clearly, the only person who has a chance in heck in getting this done, which is Harry, because he picked up a survivalist skill for free. As much as I would love to go for extra tokens from Hatise, 44% just isn't enough. So, Harry will do the catching of the fish, and hopefully not ruin us. Come on, Harry, we got this. Oh yeah, fresh fish dinner tonight. Harry catches a beautiful fish. Too beautiful to eat, really. You draw a picture and put it back. Oh well. Fishing for fish near the shore with the net doesn't seem to be the most effective way, so Harry decides to turn over the boat to see if there's any more gear underneath it. Harry screams as loud as possible. There is a skeleton beneath the boat. After a brief period of relief, the boat is lifted to take a closer look of what is underneath it. Who would have thought? Besides the skeleton, there is a necklace and a letter. It looks like someone was trying to get away from the island, but left a final message. Ooh. Do we take the necklace? Or do we take the letter? Or do we read the letter? I don't think it'll let us do both, which is really sad. I don't see why we can't do both. It would make the most sense to just take both. What do we think, Bramble and or chat? Whoever wishes to chime in on this. Do we take the necklace? Or do we read the letter? That is the question. Yeah, it is weird we can't do both, but unfortunately that's just the nature of this particular game. It's definitely a game with choices. Pretty shiny or responsible letter reading? Read the letter. The necklace is a small treasure, but the letter might lead to a big treasure. You have a good point, Bramble. We will read the letter. While picking up the letter, a small piece of paper drops on the floor. You can look at it later. The letter is from the woman's boyfriend. It is very romantic, and he tells her the jewelry is safely hidden and that in a few years people will stop looking. Some of these sultry lines may come in handy during a campaign. Oh. Well, it looks like we can read the piece of paper. You pick up the small piece of paper. Following is written on it. 52 left, 13 right, 44 right. You're not sure what it is, but you best take it with you. Oh, apparently we get to do all three. Let's go. The necklace must be at least 200 years old. It's a fine treasure, probably stolen from some Spanish royalty. A good find. And we got the Spanish royalty necklace. 1 discovery, or 3 collect and 3 study. Now, 1 discovery will give us more research and possibly gold. Not enough to necessarily be more than 3 collect and 3 study tokens, but it is the recommended one. What do we think, Bramble? I don't have a way of referencing what a discovery token will get for us right now, but it will be more research than a study token will give. Take the super rare token? Alright. Discovery token it is. It is recommended after all. So that will get us gold and research. Yep, I was correct. Not sure it's more than 3 and 3, but it's definitely nice. We are done here, so let us leave the boat. Finding that skeleton beneath the fishing boat sure killed everyone's appetite for fish, but not their appetite for treasure. With a nice shiny necklace in your bag and a smile on the crew's faces, you continue exploring. So, we have 2 supplies. And a crew member can be improved here, and then we can go for this. Yeah, I think we need to actually manage to complete this nature challenge to get the supplies here, which is why I'm not going for it, because we have a level of survivalist and a very low chance. I'm gonna go for this. The crew finds the perfect material to improve some gear for this expedition. You could also just study the material for later. Harry considers what the best course of action would be. Well, he has the best chance, but a 17% chance is not gonna be good. So we're just gonna study the materials. Harry decides just to take the materials to study, after which the crew continues exploring. Yeah, that is where we are at. So I don't know how we can do less nodes. We should have done a campfire as soon as it rolled up, but I didn't notice it. Whoopsies. Yeah, if we'd been able to do the challenge, we would have improved a crew member, but there was no way we could have gotten it, so it's time to go to the end. Finally, you find it. The waterfall rock. The treasure hidden by the notorious Captain Roche must be here somewhere. This is the goal of the expedition. Whatever happens here, it will end the expedition. Is the crew ready to go? Well, as ready as we're ever going to be. What a fantastic sight. No wonder Pirate Captain Roche chose this place to bury his treasure. The crew starts to look for clues and signs of treasure under the peerless guidance of Harry. Seems it will take longer than expected. Someone might want to set up a defensive camp while the other crew members continue searching and digging. Harry evaluates the issue. B is just gonna 100% that, so we're just gonna have jungle defenses. Thank you very much. Last time we were here, we failed this, so... It looks like a bastion. Bia creates a camp at a strategic location with a lookout and everything. Besides that, it's a good way to learn about the environment. You will be prepared for any hostilities that come your way. Fantastic. Alright, so what does that actually give us? I was hoping it would show up here somewhere, but it does not. To find the treasure, the crew spends hours looking for Roche's marks. The night passes and guard duties change. While the crew works diligently to uncover the secret treasure, it's not long the next morning until something happens. So let's see here. We have 7 collect tokens, 7 study tokens. We do have this discovery token, so I'm kind of leaning towards the extra collect token. Yeah. Ka-ching indeed, Bramble. Ka-ching indeed. Treasure. After hours and hours of searching and digging, Hatis's shovel finally hits a wooden chest. The crew opens it up to see the Spanish treasure in all its glory, surrounded by other precious pieces. The crew prepares to dig out Roche's treasure when you hear a deep laugh from behind. It's the smuggler boss. I heard these rats were on my island, but I didn't think they would be so kind as to find this treasure for me. Get your paws off my booty, landlubbers. He hurls a heavy object towards you. Watch out! A ticking bomb. It's going to blow and take some of the treasure with it. Harry needs to take charge of the situation quickly. Now, as much as I would love for her to have all these tokens, unfortunately, we're going to go after the 100% from the rogue, because rogue does rogue's things. I think the jungle defenses contributes a buff during the fight, not anything else. So, yeah, we're 100%ing this. As much as it would be more tokens if she could manage it, we're 100%ing this. With sweaty hands, Harry manages to defuse the old bomb. You're able to secure some valuables before the boss comes in. Thank goodness. Yes. Much gold, many wow. The boss confronts you. It seems you won't go down with just an old sea mine. We'll show you what happens when you disrespect my territory. Fellas, get the treasure and crush these landlubbers. It seems there is no choice. Engage. So this is where the jungle defenses comes in. And of course, going the aggressive route gets us more stuff, so obviously we're going to rid the island of the boss. Alright, so jungle defenses gives us extra attack power and extra armor. So that is how that's working out. Alrighty then. You are going to take out this person right here. You are going to move into this space and do some self-focusing. You are going to move into this space and do exactly the same thing. And then we end the turn all buffed and ready to go. It's fine if you pick on our fighter, because the fighter is going to kick your butt. Here comes the boss. She's gonna attack our fighter. That's fine. We're standing on the healing parts. So what we are going to do is have her kick butt. Have you do that. A little bit overkill. And I don't think you can reach anyone with this is the problem. Yeah. That's literally all we can do. They have to come to us. Fortunately, the buffs are gone, so instead, you're going to buff him. And he's gonna kapow the boss. Heck yeah. You don't really have anything to do because there's nobody in reach. So, come and get it, you scallywags. Yeah, it did. It felt like Bia caught that bullet with her teeth. It did indeed. All right, so Captain's going first. Kapow. Buff Captain. Get wrecked. This will end the combat. Look at all those extra tokens that we get, and our boss is buffed, but only for the rest of this expedition, which is basically this. The smugglers lie defeated at your feet. Harry makes it clear that there is more of that to come if the smugglers don't leave this island quickly. The crew's physical prowess has intimidated the boss, and they run away, vowing to leave you and the island alone. Without those irksome outlaws to bother you, you can retrieve Roche's treasure easily. Da-na-na-na. So, it is recommended to take the extra discovery. We do have a treasure hunt token, so we could get extra gold from that. We do not have either a naturalist or an engineer, so neither of these are going to help us. I'm actually down to take the discovery token. Honestly, I think that's for the best bet, because we can't rely on getting treasure hunt tokens in the future. So we might as well take the money tombs, so to speak. So that's where we're gonna go. It looks magnificent. The scent of gold fills the air. With Roche's treasure in your hand, the expedition is a success. You can proudly return to London with this old Spanish treasure. Well done. On to our next adventure. We were very aggressive. We got 4 treasures that run. Nice, nice, nice. And we're getting extra gold per collect, or extra collect tokens, and an extra insight at the end of this as well. Whew. So much gold. The Tyrant Tycoon strikes again. We are now in 7th place. We went from 9th to 7th in that run. Not bad. Not bad at all. And with that behind us, we can either get a full entourage hall and a trinket shop, or a full equipment shop and an entourage and a small entourage hall. We have mostly money, so I'm gonna go with New Orleans this time. Let's get ourselves some equipment. Greetings, explorer. We down here in New Orleans read about your amazing adventures. Just so you know, our shops in downtown New Orleans have some special offers just for people like you. We hope to see you soon, Governess Johnson. Let's go. So, we are aggressive too at this point. Let's get some research spent. Let's see. Gain an extra token when we spend insight on the world map. Yes. If we can get this, we can. Extra campaign tokens. Yes. We don't have quite enough to finish this off. Would be very nice, though. We might be able to get enough to finish it. We have 6 out of 5, so I'm actually gonna... They're all the same. Let's see. We need 60. Not quite. One more. There we go. We can finish out this tree and gain extra supplies. So we gain renown whenever we acquire helpers, which is huge. This, I think, is our next one to unlock. And then possibly engineering. We'll see. With that being said, let's go check out the shops. We upgraded this a couple of times, and we have so many trinkets to unlock. What are the trinkets over here? A battery, a monocle, the cooking pot, which is useful early in the island, but later not so great. Let me upgrade this once. Does he already have bluffing? He does have bluffing, so that's not really going to help him. The spyglass could give him more survivalist, which gives extra grit and better chances of finding supplies, which we liked last time. Also, plus attack hit chance and plus speech hit chance. So I'm kind of... Yeah, that would be pretty good. I don't think... We're not going to go for any of these books because we're doing aggressive. So I would really like to get him this. Here we go. Expensive, but useful. None of the rest of this, like tactician weapons expert. Oops, wrong person. You already have weapons experts. It's really not useful for you. Yeah. We'll go back to the other one. These two might be great. Let's see. If we upgraded another time, I could get you the grappling hook. Which you have one of those, but you don't have the other. However... we do have, like... Nobody's wearing armor. Let's go down to the boots. We can only buy one of these. Um, so actually it might be better to get you a better memento for the speech defense, if nothing else. It's like we could max out their armor, but speech defense is really like they keep getting attacked by devious attacks, which is a speech defense thing. So yeah, we really do want more supplies. Absolutely, Bramble. I think I'm going to replace this with this to really help beef up Bia against speech stuff. Because these scouts are relying on grit most of the time, so they're hard to hit. I would love to give them better boots, but we don't have the gold for that. So, but making sure that their armor and their speech defense is much better, because they don't do grit as a fighter, is just better overall. They are our frontline tank, and they do take the most damage out of everybody. So that's where we're at right now. Does mean that we can't really afford trinkets or upgrading, but that's okay. So that's done. We have a new entourage hall. Let's see what the specialist is like. We don't have quite enough status for a specialist, but we already have someone with the Quick Thinker Nimble perk. None of these are interesting to us. So I'm going to upgrade and see what these do. Yes, we want Handsome Tucko, because he'll give us more encounter tokens per aggressive encounter, which is what we're doing. So Handsome Tucko, you are the one for us. Nice. We can get a journalist if we want. Or a merchant. Kind of want to do journalist. Yeah, I'm going to grab this journalist over here. Heck yeah. More status from encounter tokens. That is where we're at. So now we have to spend the rest of our insight. Do we want to get more entourage, or do we want to get more trinkets? Or possibly better gear. Do we go after money, or do we go after status? What do you think, chat? Money or status? Status and entourage up money. We're gonna go for the equipment. Okay, that is fine by me. Let's see who gives the most. 52 to 80. 44 to 65, but also status. 52 to 80. This is interesting. I mean, we really just need money, so maybe we'll just stick to money. As much as upping as getting status on top of it might be fun. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go straight for the money. We're gonna take the money. So you can lecture, then you can lecture. Then you can lecture. Then you can lecture. Alright, so, we can't, I mean, we could upgrade, but then we could only do one of these. We can't afford the best boot. We could upgrade. We're too shy from upgrading. Well, no. We would be selling the old boots, so we could get them slightly better armor. Or we could go for, like, the war drums and the lucky. I don't know what the difference between competent and excited does. Hold on. Encounters. Movement abilities. Mood basics. Here we go. Nope. Next. Next. Nope, this is not what I need. Continue with emotions. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Successful explorer knows how to play on the emotions of their opponents. Can make opponents saddened to take the edge off their speech abilities. A character's state of mind determines their susceptibility to negative or positive emotions. The state of mind is represented by a slider beneath the character's spirit bar. The slider is in the negative range. The character becomes vulnerable to negative emotions and vice versa. Okay. So this is the information I needed. So saddened reduces speech, terrified reduces attack, and rage reduces armor. Impressed reduces speech defense. Confident increases attack. Excited increases speech. So we want confident. Okay. That's what we want. That's what I was looking for. So starting every encounter confidently is the way to go. I can buy one of these, or I can get these two. Maybe they should all have gloves. Yeah, they should all have gloves. How much does this sell for? Yeah. You're getting gloves. I could give the good boots to the two people who don't have the top tier. Like, we can't afford master boots, but we might be able to afford master boots next expedition. Or I could get some of them war drums. One of them war drums. I'm gonna go for the boots. I'm gonna go for the boots. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the boots. Yeah, nope, that's where we're at. So at the end of it all, this is where we're at, and we are on to our next expedition. So we can go to another 2-star like Mali or the Hungarian fort, or we can attempt a 3-star. So this one, somewhere high up in the Andes, there is a vast piece of land unaccounted for. Legend has it that the Incas still live there, undisturbed by the outside world. These cultural clashes are best solved deviously, but you'd better take a diplomat, rogue, survivalist, and engineer with you, because there's plenty of research and status to be found. We have a rogue survivalist. He's level 3 rogue, level 2 survivalist, so not the best combination, but assuming he levels up, we will be going straight for rogue stealing as well. So he'll be a level 4 survivalist the next time he levels up. Not the best combination for what our build is. We could try the Memphis Desert, which the War Temple of Sekhmet is said to be hidden in the desert stands. Exploring the desert will be hard on the supplies. An archaeologist, athlete, survivalist, or rogue will surely help. Again, rogue survivalist. But rumor has it that there's a lot of gold to find. Well, we do like gold. And there is also the Highlands. It is said that a historic Scottish relic is being held there by a paranoid abbess. There are more people walking around, so a friendly approach would make things easier. Taking a beguiler, diplomat, tactician, or engineer with you might prove useful, and there's status and gold to be found, of which we have a tactician. Nothing of the rest. So our best build is actually for the Memphis desert, or we could go to Mali, which will be easier, or we could go to the Hungarian fort, which would also be easier. Um, what do we think, chat? We've got many options and not a great build. Yeah, I know. This is tricky. I think, honestly, I think our best pet would be the Egyptian expedition for the gold. But the Highlands is status and gold. I just think we'll get our butt kicked there a lot. Um, research and status? Devious is, I don't know. Egyptian or Highlands would be an instant win for me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or we could just make it easy on ourselves and take the lower level stuff. That will be the easier fights. Um, you know what? It's been a while since we've been on the Egyptian expedition. Let's just try it. Let's just try to rogue our way through. I think we're going to Egypt. I love Egypt. Let's go. Ah, the Egyptian desert. Bia is already complaining about being thirsty. Harry sighs and checks the map you got from the renowned Explorers International Society. Harry determines the location of the Temple of War. So that is our destination. That is where we need to go. How we get there, however. By chance, a British expedition passes you. The leader of the caravan approaches you with enthusiasm. Ah, another group of fine explorers. Be careful not to dry out in the desert. Visit an oasis to replenish your supplies. He hands over a map of all the oases, and Harry accepts the pamphlet. So that is where we will find supplies. When the British investor disappears, Harry rallies the crew. It's time to start the adventure in the desert. Well, this will get us closer. Yeah. Oof. I'm gonna go here. The heat is unbearable. You are forced to wait in the shade and use some supplies. Well, that's not nice. Um... Yeah, I guess we'll go here. Nothing. Harry tells the crew he has never seen so much uninteresting stuff in one day. Harry actually becomes angry. Alright, this is a cultural challenge, which we will be terrible at. So it's time to go to find more supplies. You arrive at an oasis where some friendly nomads have set up camp. They're in a cheerful mood, so we approach them, obviously. Welcome, travelers. We had a lucrative journey, and if that isn't enough, God has blessed us with this bountiful oasis. We want to share our fortune with you. It's always a nice surprise to find people who want to help your cause. So we can gain 4 supplies, we can gain 3 supplies and 3 collect tokens, or we can gain 8 collect tokens and 2 supplies. Well, 4 maxes us out on supplies. But I kind of want to do business. What do we think, chat? Lurkers, feel free to sit back, relax. You don't have to participate, but I would love to hear from you if you decide you want to pop in and say something. As always, I'm just happy you're here. I kind of want to do business. It would be safer to get as much supplies as they can spare. The monkey in the middle is taking 3 and 3. What do we think? No risk, no reward. Or I should say, no risk, less reward. Let's do business. Let's just go for it. Money, money, money. After some trading, chatting, and feasting, it's time for the crew to move on. The nomads cheerfully wave you goodbye and wish you the best of luck. Alright, so this supplies can be found here, but it is a cultural challenge. Or we could head this way. I'm gonna go this way. Nothing of interest. We could go that way. There's a 0 there, or there's a 0 here. This is the safer track. Nothing. Harry is very angry about that. Okay. This, let's do this challenge / encounter and then head over here for some food. I think that's the way to go. Yes, let's do that. A group of scorpions are waiting in the desert for some prey. More importantly, amidst the scorpions is a bag full of gold coins, slowly drifting away in the quicksand. Harry contemplates the possibilities. We can either distract the scorpions, someone needs to sneak by carefully, we could fight the scorpions, or we could just leave. Harry is our rogue, or we could do an aggressive encounter, possibly for more tokens. Do we want the challenge or the encounter? That is the question here. I'm thinking the encounter will get us more tokens. I'm going to go for the more tokens. Let's do this. Literally no tokens? What? Well, we're going to beat them up anyway. Okay. You go here. You go here. You go here. You are gonna focus. You are gonna focus. Nobody's in range, so that's the end of the turn. We could let them come to us. Here we go. Oh, you missed. Perfect. So. Goodbye. 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 Oh no, B is poisoned. But it should wear off the end of the fight. You're gonna go after the captain? Ow. And poisoned. But we're healed a little bit, so you are going to heal your captain. And you are going to take this asshole down. We have dominated our opponents. The results is we get nothing? Interesting. You succeed in getting that gold. Those scorpions were no match for your crew. We should have gotten an extra encounter token. From that fight, and I'm not entirely certain why we didn't. Very strange. Huh. All right. Um, we could get supplies here, but that's two. Never mind. We're gonna go around. After a while in the desert, you finally see an oasis on the horizon. Let's visit. After a long, hard struggle through the vast, hot desert, you finally reach an oasis. There's a lake with some fish, date palms, plants, and a few other people who are resting here. Everybody but Hattis is going to refill their water for the journey ahead. What will Hattis do? Well, she's best at going fishing, apparently. Second best at asking the locals for some supplies. This is the best that we can do, so this is what we're gonna go after. Cross your fingers, knock on wood. Please, Hattis, don't screw us. RNGesus be praised. This is probably a combination of luck and skill. Hattis catches one fish after another, enough to make some money. Let's see what the others have done so far. Meanwhile, the other crew members have refilled all the water canteens the crew has. Time to continue. Ooh, that nearly maxed us out on supplies, which is very good. So we are going to go this way. Well done! You found the hidden hoard of this expedition. On every expedition, there is a hidden hoard to be found. On these occasions, fate smiles upon your crew. The crew finds a lot of gold, a significant discovery, or a juicy secret. I'm going to go with discovery because we have yet to get any research on this particular trek, and this will also give us gold as well. So that is going to be good for us. We're going to go here. Everyone is growing weak. When the crew sees there's another hill to climb, they lose all hope and decide to rest. This costs you a supply. Bugger. Well... Okay, this is 0 to get over here. Yeah, we're definitely going this way. Ooh, that's extra treasure. Crew feels the sun burning on their skin. As exhausted by the heat, it seems like every step is heavier than the previous one. Harry mentions he hears the jingle of an ice cream truck. Sounds like he suffers from heat stroke and has become delusional. An ice cream truck in the middle of the desert? Then an ice cream truck appears out of nowhere. Apparently, this renowned explorer has a job on the side. Hello, lovely customers. I can see you are longing for my delicious cold ice cream. Unfortunately, I just ran out of the goods. Maybe one of you fine people can help me restock by running to a nearby town? Hattis is just fast enough to do the job. Oh, heck yeah, 97%. We're gonna try. Come on, Hattis, run fast. Don't fail us. Oh, yes. Easy. Hattis is a fast runner, and she is back at the truck without melting any ice cream. The saleswoman is overjoyed. Free ice cream for the whole crew. I cannot believe some people had doubts about me selling ice cream in the desert. It was an obviously brilliant idea. The crew leaves the saleswoman behind as they continue their expedition through the desert. Everyone enjoys their ice cream, except for Hattis. She dropped her ice cream in the sand. Oh no. Poor thing. Alright, it is time to do a campfire story, so let us do that. We missed that last time. Do we want extra resolve, extra collect, extra encounter, extra campaign? I think we're going to go after the encounter. Because we haven't had any. A heated debate takes place. Who was the fanciest philosopher in history? Hattis makes a case for the orderly virtue ethics of Aristotle, but Harry has no ear for his boring ideas. No, Harry thinks thinks highly of Voltaire. Not that he knows what Voltaire stood for, but Harry has heard that he was quite the charmer. Now that is fancy. All right. We just gained 2 extra supply. This is the... one... Costs us nothing to go here, but 2 to go here. Shoot. Screw it. More treasure. Let's go. Magnificent. You found the elusive Temple of Thoth. Some explorers have already tried to explore this temple, but they were never heard of again. Now it's your turn to try. Temple is an amazing sight. You move forward through the hall where you find some human bones lying around, an eerie reminder of the dangers that lie ahead. Hatise is looking distracted when you hear a click. A trap! Hatise thinks fast. A trap goes off and arrows fly towards Hatise. Luckily, Hatise isn't easily caught off guard, and Hatise skillfully dodges the arrows. Another impressive feat. This will make for a good story. Or, this will keep us sharp, and all crew members gain... this crew member is sharp and alert. All crew members gain sharp and alert? A campaign token or a buff for probably only the rest of this temple or possibly the rest of this specific expedition. I'm going to go for this will keep us sharp. After the close encounter with the ancient trap, the crew continues down the hall. They see a dim light coming from a room. It's the fabled Chamber of Choice. The room is mysteriously lit. Along the back wall are 3 statues, a golden jackal, a jade human, and a lapis lazuli ibis. The crew investigates this room further. Harry reads something on the wall. The hieroglyphs read, "Make your choice, wealth, fame, or knowledge." It must have something to do with those statues. What does the crew choose? We only have the option to choose wealth. So wealth it is. Oh no. Hatice's greed gets the upper hand, and Hatise just snatches the golden jackal. You hear mechanisms click. The walls start to shift, and a secret room reveals itself as Hatise puts the jackal statue away. Da-na-na-na. We got the golden jackal statue. So we can get 1 treasure hunt token, which is recommended, or +1 to 3 gold from collect, which would give us 14 to 23 gold per token. We've already doubled down on giving more gold to collect tokens in general. As much as a treasure hunt token is 1 big bump of stuff, much like the discovery tokens and the secret tokens, I believe it gives gold and status. I'm actually going to go after the extra gold for collect tokens. It's a treasure room. The room is full of gold, silver, and gemstones. The crew is so beguiled they fail to notice the rumbling temple. Everyone starts grabbing treasure. Then Harry reads the text on the wall out loud. "Those who choose wealth deserve to be buried with their spoils." The crew finally notice that the whole place is coming down. You've got to flee as quickly as possible. And Hatise will 100% lead the way. And look at how many tokens we are about to get for it. Hatise sprints forward with some extra treasure. Hatise sees the crew won't make it, but then tells the others to take cover near safe structures close to the exit. Hatise escapes the temple as the entrance collapses. No one is hurt, and Hatise can dig out the crew with ease. Amazing. But the danger is not over yet. Outside the temple is a huge scorpion waiting to attack Hatise. Defend yourselves! So Hatise is the only one in this encounter, but if we get the aggressive, look at what our extras will give us. Alright, she is gonna go here. She is going to focus up and let the scorpion come to her. Bring it on. You missed. And then you die from overkill. Dominated our opponents. Look at all that extra stuff. Heck yeah. With the scorpion out of the way, Hattis can start digging the crew out safely. Great. With that, your adventure in the Temple of Thoth has come to an end. Harry will surely remember that ancient gods cannot be trusted with their boons. All right. So, yeah, we don't want to go backwards. We don't really have the supplies to get anywhere, so we're just going to go this way. A caravan of explorers from the British excavation forces looking to find treasure for the Empire. One of the investors seems to have an important document in his possession, and Harry's just going to swipe that because he's a rogue. Although Hattis has a 65% chance for extra tokenage. Nope. Nope. Just go for the 100%. Yes. Harry escapes the explorers. Cheerio, slowpokes! Harry makes way with the document and some coin. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Ooh, improvement. 2, 3, 4. No, we wouldn't make it. Well, shoot. Trader will help us gain more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5? No. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. We don't have a lot of good options. Not gonna lie. Screw it. I'm gonna go. We'll figure it out. The group finds some materials that can be used to create some helpful gear and tools. The materials can also just be studied. Unfortunately, we don't have an engineer to help with this, so we're just going to study the materials. Harry decides just to take the materials to study, after which the crew continues exploring. Okay, so... we have 3 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. We just have to go here. The desert is full of interesting natural phenomenon. If you look well enough, Harry might ask someone to keep an eye out for these. We don't have a naturalist, so we're just going to have everyone should look around a little and take the study token. The crew finds some interesting things, but you feel you would have done better with a little more focus. Yeah, we sure would have. We have to go to our destination. We don't have the supplies to do anything further. There it is, the Temple of War. Once you've figured out what was going on, the expedition will come to an end. Are you ready to enter the temple? Onwards we go. The crew approaches the temple that is in an excellent state. However, the seal has already been removed. Harry tells the crew that this temple is dedicated to Sekhmet, the goddess of war and destruction. The crew carefully approaches the entrance. After following a hallway, the crew arrives at the Chamber of War. Sarcophagi of soldiers are aligned against the wall, and a stele stands tall at the center. It seems someone has been here before. The crew sees no way to continue, so an investigation is started. We're going to take the study tokens because we do not have enough research overall. In the search, Harry approaches the stele and reads it aloud. By decree of Sekhmet, only those skilled in the art of war may proceed. All of a sudden, a sarcophagus bursts open. Watch out! It's a mummy, General. Beat me in a game of war, O living things, and prove your worth. The soldier figurines start moving across the floor, which reveal itself to be a map of Lower Egypt. A game of war is about to begin. Someone needs to play the game of war. Someone needs to talk to the general. No time for games. Force your way in. No, we have a tactician. Someone needs to play the game of war. The game of war is ready to be played. It looks like a very tactical game, made for those who are raised in combat. Who is going to challenge the general? Well, obviously it's going to be Bia, because she's going to 100% that. No problemo. What a tactical masterclass by Bia. Bia's Egyptian chariots outflank the General Hattie's spear division, and Bia delivers a decisive blow to the general's forces. Impressive. You are worthy of meeting Sekhmet. A secret door opens. Fantastic. Onward we go. The crew now moves on through a long dark hallway. The crew can only see ahead with the flaming light of their torches. A wall painting described locations where offerings were once brought to Sekhmet in order to win her favor in war. You have a feeling you're missing something here. So many things to learn or so much information to sell. We're going to go for the study token because we've got lots of collect. At least 30 minutes pass. The crew walks down the very long corridor. Hatties feels very uncomfortable in this enclosed, dry place, but Harry bolsters the crew's will to carry on. Then you hear some noises in the distance. You find a new room, sacred ground to the goddess Sekhmet. The room is lit red with the oddest light and filled with ancient treasure. At last, war rises again! Oh no. The incarnation of Sekhmet stands before you. Finally, I am whole again. First, I need to repay my debt. The goddess of war has been called to wage war against the enemies of her followers. You. Now bow down to me or be the first ones to fall. Time to engage. Obviously, aggressive is the way we will go. Okay, where is the Healy Heels? The Healy Heels are here. So I want you... No. I want you to go here. You're going to focus up. You can reach here. And you're just going to take out the guy in front of you. Good, good, good. You... Bastet is transforming. You are going to reach here. And... yeah, go there. She can't quite reach this healing space, but that's okay. Okay, you're gonna go for Hattis, which is gonna hurt. Missed. Good. That grit is coming in handy. Haha, miss. That's okay. He's on a healing square. She's gonna go after our tank. That is perfectly fine. Alright, our turn. So... down we go. You are going to move over here. And heal our fighter. And buff the fighter. Fighter is gonna go after this guy. Special zombie. Or mummy, I should say. Special mummy. That is everybody. Here we go. Miss. That's fine. Not gonna help you that much, dude. You are definitely gonna die. She's going after that. Okay. Okay. Nerd the healers. I see how it is. Goodbye. Alright. You... get rid of that guy. The smaller, less special guys are not that big a deal. And you... which does more damage? They do about the same amount of damage. Just wail. Get her attention. Here we go. Sarcophagus opens. More minions are on the way. Miss. Little bit of damage. You're going to target Bia. Exactly how I wanted it to go. Perfect. Alright, so you are now going to get rid of both of these guys. You can now focus on these guys. You can focus on angry woman. Well, angry incarnation, I should say. And that will continue us on. Ah, you missed. Ha ha ha. That's fine. It is now our turn. So, Captain is gonna come this way and get rid of this guy. Perfect. You are going to focus so you can really do the damage next time. And you are just going to keep wailing on this very angry cat. Get wrecked. Oh, you need to go up just like one. Get shot. Get wailed on. Bye-bye. We have dominated our opponents. Look at all the extra tokens. Enough! It is clear I am not ready yet to raise war and curses over your kin. I need to rest another 4,000 years. A god defeated. All crew members gain speech defense permanently increased by 5. Nice. And she disappears. When everything clears up, it seems she has left something behind. A mask of pure gold and precious metals. Fantastic. Alright, it is recommended we go after the 4 discovery tokens. Honestly, we could go for the secrets as well. But the discovery tokens will give us more research than the secret tokens will. And way more than the study tokens will. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the recommended this time. Let's go. As you pick up the mask, the temple starts shaking. This whole goddess reviving thing has left the temple a tad unstable. The temple is collapsing. You're running out of time. Hatis refuses to leave without some of the treasure. This crew is very greedy, and your odds for overcoming the challenge decrease by 40%. Oh no. Unbelievable. The crew is about to run when Harry looks back. Hatis is mesmerized by the treasure. Harry can't leave Hatis behind and goes back. Is that treasure really worth your life? After Harry throws a punch to snap Hatis out of it, the whole crew starts running, but not without Hatis smuggling some gold. Well, she'll either be trapped forever or we'll get 3 campaign tokens and a treasure hunt token. Oh boy. Well, cross your fingers, knock on wood, chat, because here we go. Hatis, don't let us down now. Phew, she makes it out. We got this. You made it out. Just as Hatis gets out of the temple with parts of the loot, the whole complex collapses. I should have woken up earlier to get here. Impressive work, Harry. Who said that? Revel you! We came here to investigate the matter of a shady group called the Anti-Explorers. They had plans to do something sinister here. Have you seen anything? No. Revel seems to have expected that. Of course not. You're a rookie. Stupid of me to ask. However, I fear they pose a threat to us all. He then continues in a lighter tone. I'll handle this matter myself. Now, why are you still here? This place has been explored. Let's move out. To London we go. Memphis Desert, complete. We were very aggressive. We gained 2 treasures. We also get 3 extra collect tokens, an extra insight, and extra capacity for supplies. Not as much research as we could have gotten, but we did get plenty of gold, lots of status, and quite a chunk of renown. So we're not doing badly. We are now 5th in position, likely to go up slightly more as we use Resolve. So we are definitely a tyrant tycoon, though. With that great adventure behind you, you can send a report to an explorer welcoming city. This will unlock new possibilities on the world map, but you can only unlock 1 city per expedition. Later expeditions might add new options. To who are we going to send the report? Okay, so a new entourage hole and trinket shop, a new equipment shop, or new insight jobs. Honestly, since our gold is our biggest thing, we might as well give ourselves the most options on what to spend it on that might be useful to us. So I'm gonna grab Sydney. Constantinople's trinket shop is all well and good, but Sydney is a full equipment store, which means we'll have better options there. Good day, mate. We here down under have heard about your recent adventures. Unbelievable, mate. We would love to see those treasures you collected. Why don't you fly over in that fancy ship of yours and take a look at our adventurers' shops, eh? See ya, Belle Summers, kangaroo farmer. So we can go to Sydney now. All right. Unlocking anthropology is good. We're kind of doubling down on on gold though. And this will give us tools that we can use to improve our adventure wheel when we run into places that our ability to get through is bad. Also plus 50% renown from gold. I'm going to unlock both of these, actually. Let's see here. Start every expedition with a tool. That would give us 2 tools. We don't have an archaeologist or a diplomat, so this doesn't really help us at all. Research from collect tokens. Extra collect tokens whenever a rogue succeeds on the adventure wheel. We do have a rogue. We don't have an engineer. Hmm. We can do one more. I'm actually going to double down on the tools, actually. That's going to be great for us. So, yay. All right. Let's look at our equipment. Actually, let's go check out the new... Ooh. Ooh. Red glove. Normal attack has plus 40% attack against enraged targets. Saddened, terrified, excited, impressed, or confident. No, we want red gloves. What is... Survivalist camping perk. Classical physics. Rogue sneaking. I think you already have... No, you don't have sneaking. Ooh. And plus 5 armor. We already have both of these. I'm gonna upgrade once. Yeah, we're definitely getting these protective gauntlet goggles for you. Absolutely. Let's see here. Your devious does make people enraged. Your devious is saddened, and your devious is terrified. Okay. I see. We don't really... As interesting as that is, I really went in for the trinket. We actually want the grappling hook here. So, grappling hook for you. Do you have formations already? You do not. Adjacent allies gain 15% attack. Ooh, that's so good. This for Bia. Absolutely. And then we want confident, because that gives extra damage. So war drums for you. Yeah. Can only do master boots for one of them. So it might be better to focus on... Really? Can I not? Apparently I could buy those. Okay. That was... They're not lighting up for whatever reason. I don't understand. Very strange. Let's give everyone some better gloves. There. That should get us pretty well done. For where we're at now. So, we have a level 5 tactician, a level 5 quick thinker, and a 4 rogues, 2 survivalists. So that is where we're at right now. Okay. That's pretty much all the money that we can spend. So it's time to look at Entourage. We're gonna upgrade this one. Let's see here. +1 collect for Rogue. Yep, that would be best there, because we did Quick Thinker here, so we have a level 4 Rogue now, so Renowned Explorer Gudmund. Mischief or Surprise? What does he have? He already has Mischief. He does not have Surprise, so that actually is great for him. Yes, the renowned explorer Gudmund Eriksson, one of the most experienced explorers in the society, wants to teach one of you Rogue Mischief or Rogue Surprise. Who will learn this perk? Harry. He is going to learn Surprise. Harry learned the perk Rogue Surprise. So now we have a 5 Rogue, a 5 Quick Thinker, and a 5 Tactician. Much better. Yes, nice, nice, nice. So, let's see here. How's it all going? We're going pretty good. We're going pretty good. We're doing what we can. All right. What other specialists can we get? Let's upgrade you to find out what your next select. Well, I mean, obviously BG Hunter is going next because we are aggressive as can be. Extra tokens every time we go into an encounter. Yes, please. And here, we didn't take this specialist because we don't need anything, I guess. We don't have, like, Diplomat, like, we do have Quick Thinker, but she already has the Nimble. So, like, Dirt really doesn't help us there. Out of all of this, getting more gold from campaign tokens, because we are getting primarily gold, or collect tokens and campaign tokens, is probably the most useful out of all of this. And we already took this specialist, so it might just be useful to give perhaps Bia the Athlete Tough perk. On top of her tactician stuff, just make her a little bit tougher. That's, I think, the best I think we can do. Or we can just grab a bunch of helpers, I suppose. That's the other trade-off. You know what? I'm gonna go for helpers. We'll take all of those. Take both of you. We only have about 100 left that we can spend. Ooh.
Need a copy of that?
Ooh. Well, we do need to get more research, so I suppose we'll get a student. We'll get a student. And that's all for our status. Now all that we have left is our 3 insight to spend. What do we want to spend it on? If we spend it on money, we could possibly get one person's boots upgraded. If we spend it on campaign, we can definitely get some more entourage. If we spend it on um, getting research, we might. What are we up to? I think our next research is 100. I don't know if we'll make 100. That's the problem. No, we might. We might be able to get more. Um, what's going to be the most useful to us? Probably grabbing this if we can. Yeah, we'd need 4, I think, to actually hit 100. Hmm. Might be just best if we go after the money. And try to get somebody upgraded their gear. Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna try to upgrade gear. Okay. So we have the good boots. We do not have quite enough for the master boots for somebody. Well, actually, that's not true. Yep, we can get master boots for one person. Who needs it more? What are you getting negatives from? I have no idea. Yeah, that was weird. It's gone away. Okay, we're gonna grab it for her. There we go. Now their grit is up enough that I feel comfortable. Okay. That's where we stand. We've we've spent everything we can. And with that being said, we are all set for our next adventure. I'm going to save the game here. We are going to... Well, I don't actually need this. Yeah, whatever. We're going to overwrite that. Okay, so we're going to save the game here. This is where we stand with everything, and thank you guys for joining me on this expedition adventure. We have completed 3 expeditions. We've got 2 left to complete to try and gain the #1 slot as the most renowned explorer. We are currently at 5th level. We might make it, we might not, but we're still here trying our best. However, it is Friday, if I am not mistaken, which means that I will not be continuing these adventures until next week, because I stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern US time. Now, if you would like to know when I go live, feel free to follow me here on Twitch and put on notifications, or alternatively, if you don't like those notifications, I have a Twitter, and I post there when I go live as well. I also have more of my interests on display there, so if you guys want to get to know me better, that's the place to find out more about me and what I like, what I'm into. I retweet things on a regular basis, and I post very, very quite a bit less often. So you're not going to get a lot of notifications from me, but you will definitely get a notification when I go live. If you have missed any of our adventures in this game or any previous games that I have streamed, feel free to hop over to YouTube and check out the playlists for the VODs. If you subscribe and ring the bell, you'll know when the VODs go live for whatever you missed from today, and you'll have access to everything I have ever streamed for over the weekend while I'm not live, or anytime, day or not night, when you would prefer some company. So until next week, you guys, I hope you have a lovely weekend. But as a streamer, I do like to support my streamer buddies as well. So we're gonna see who we can raid today. Let us see here. Ooh, I've got options. I've got options. Let's see what we can do. You know what? I am going to send you guys over to Dragon Wolfblade. He's currently playing Magic the Gathering, so if you like the tactical nature of my game here, you are absolutely going to enjoy the tacticalness of Magic the Gathering. Now, I don't know how good Dragon is at playing Magic, but he's definitely better than I am, because I am too casual for anything else. So we're going to send everyone over there, and if you are subscribed to me already here on Twitch, you are welcome to use my emojis to give him all the love. But until next week, I will see you guys later. We raid in 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys.